For the month of August, we have the pleasure of honoring Ronald Smith Sr., who served in the United States Army, the New York Army National Guard, and the New York Guard.
In his years of service, he remained faithful to his standards of dedicated service, as in 1 Peter 4:10, was not hesitant to use whatever gifts he had to serve one another, faithfully administering God's grace in its various forms.
I've known this gentleman practically my whole life, growing up down on 2nd Avenue in Delaware. The stories that have been shared that your father, your grandfather, the great-grandfather has done for the community and helped kids out in the neighborhood. Myself being in the National Guard, serving with your father at the 210th Armor, being a part of the 210th Association with your dad, Sheep Palmer Post with your father, your husband, your brother. It's been extraordinary. He joined in 1960, 61, 62, got to stay at Napoleon's barracks, which is pretty awesome, and the fact that he took 13 years off and decided to come back in 1975 and continue on with the service says a lot about his character. And to serve up until 1998, and still give back through the VFW and everything. It's amazing when I say you look at someone from 1940 to 2020 of what they give back to a community, what that life meant. And I can assure the two of you that a lot of times you'll never hear the stories, you'll never hear the impact they had on somebody, but he still to this day will influence, and people will be talking for him for a long time.
It is so good to have such a large presence from the family here, because I think it speaks to, the values of this country. It's about faith, family, community, and to have a loving family here paying tribute to their husband, their dad, their granddad, their brother. It's really an honor to stand here and proclaim their greatness. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Each of you, the different generations, have the chance to talk about your father, your grandfather, your great-grandfather, your spouse, and what he did for us. It can never, ever be undervalued. For so many of us who didn't serve, you were an inspiration to us.
Thank you for everybody who selected my dad for this. China Beach is coming up, as a lot of you know. It's part of the Tri-County Council event that goes on August 14th this year, I believe. And my dad was known by many names: Dad, Pop, Grandpop, Smitty, Sarge, and he finished with Command Sergeant Major. Anybody who served knows that's a very big deal. Again, on behalf of all the family, thank you for this. I appreciate it.